Hello, here we are. Don't get confused by the screen. This is just a test lobby. This is just a test lobby. How do I sound, by the way? Do I sound okay? Do I sound okay? No way. the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Although you'll have to do that another like 100 times for me to actually get a payment from that. You know, you gotta get me for the next 100 months. Next 99 months, sorry. I'm just kidding. Let me reset the thing. New series, yes. Let me also use my phone. I'll use my phone to check the chat. But yeah, we're here for the main event. We qualified for this last week. So here we are. We're playing against 5 Fears in round 1. This is a double elim, kind of qualifier, if you will. It's like a group stage. Because we have 2 groups, so 2 different double elims going on simultaneously. I wonder, does the referee stay? Okay, it doesn't stay. That is what I thought. Yeah, we're playing Snowy Guns and Tekos. I believe power ranked as second best going into the season for SSA, though. You know, maybe I'm wrong about that. If I'm wrong, do let me know. So we're probably up against it here, but it should always be fun to see how we stack up against a team like this and seeing how competitive we can be. And who knows, when you know, sometimes you do get that upset, so should be fun. Snowy, obviously, historically probably the GOAT of SSA. I doubt he's considered the best right now in the region. You know, especially because he has just kind of been kicked off of his own team. In favor of an EU player, but not that that's... it's not a bad thing to be replaced by an EU player. But yeah, he certainly still is a top player in the region. And he'll be representing South Africa as well at FIFA E. Tekas has always been known as one of those players that could have always been, you know, making lands, and maybe now he will with Guns and Snowy. Just checking. Yeah, stream seems to be working just fine. That's good. Let me know if the game's like quiet compared to the game. If the game's quiet compared to me, sorry. Guns will be getting the first goal. Whilst I'm getting sidetracked. Banner is wrong. You are correct. Let me fix that for you. WRG versus WRG. How about that? There we go. That's the logo. Oh, another goal. But it's not for us, so who really cares? You know what I mean? Direct account. There we go. This, my overlay does not work with the 5 years logo on blue. It's now invisible. Like, it's too late to find a different version. Maybe they have like a black or white version, I'm not sure, but... It's too late now. And that's the third goal for 5 years. And that's always a tough thing when you're playing against a team that is expected to be, I guess, that much better. It's just the amount of touches, really, that they can get. Like, from an individual level, they are just seen as a much better team. Look at this guy. He's freestyling against us. Not that he scored, but... Casper waiting for 50. Done pretty well the 50 afterwards as well, near the goal line. Pretty threatening play at least. Big clanger. Snowy, not the greatest touch. This could be a good opportunity, but that one, not the greatest setup. You know, against a team like this, you gotta really capitalize on your opportunities. And it's a lot of pressure as well, knowing you're not gonna have that many. Guns. Going for the double off the floor. That one got taken away by Wee Casper. Casper. Forcing out a bad touch. A shot is not on target. Banana Cat, the striker. Unfortunately, this time, unable to get it on. But that was a good chance. I mean, to be fair, also a rare mistake from 5 years. I think it was Tech Calls, kind of just giving that one away for free in the midfield. It does feel like the 5 years currently are kind of just coasting towards their win. Not really having to work much for their goals, but also, I don't know. Did it feel like, to me, it almost feels like they don't care about this game. They're like, yeah, I guess we have to play the series, you know. Which is good for us, because that does, you know, allow an opening. So maybe that was just game one warm-up. Pyro J. I know he's one of the main broadcasters or whatever, right? For SSA. But I guess they don't really have a stream for top 16 or whatever. I just tried to get like a 2.5 hour power nap just now. Other than that, I've been awake since 7 p.m. yesterday. Don't worry about it. We power through. I mean, that's my bad anyways. Anyways, game 2. Casper just trying to annoy the opponents really straight off kickoff. Banana Cat whiffs the ball. He's a genius. Free ball for Casper. That goes low boost. Doesn't really have a lot of options. Just goes for the shot. Could be a goal here, and it is. Snowy will finish that one off. We cleared to the side. Obviously not the greatest clear in terms of safety. And honestly, I don't even know what happened behind him, so no analysis from Zybe. Oh no, that's a 50. That's almost going straight in. Eventually, it will with Tekos being there. 6 just not quite expecting that one. Thought maybe a 50 was coming in. Didn't realize, you know, free ball basically. And then again, another kickoff in favor at 5 fears. A free shot for Tekos. Maybe Casper trying to maybe sneak in, get a little bit closer to his man, but unfortunately that shot goes a bit too far away from him. Even that's always a bit of a tough spot to defend anyways. Basically in a 2v1-ish. Six. I mean, it gets it past the first one, right? But kind of just plays into the hands of 5 fears still. Big dunk, and this seems to be the tough thing right now, is actually getting it out of our half. You know, 5 years play they play very intelligently. Not only do they have good control of the ball when they're on the ball, but also off the ball they make great decisions that allow them to maintain possession here. Oh, Casper looking for a clip. Oh, attack off's a bit awkward. Snowy will make up for it. Guns. Up to Snowy. Shot. A bit too high. Manicat. Getting a couple touches. Tacos gets one as well. Demo by Snowy, but six on the ball. Low boost though. Can't really make anything happen. Tacos taking his time with possession, looking for the reset. And almost the air dribble as well. Just about we get away. Potential counter-attack here. Okay, off the ceiling to the backboard. The shot is there from 6, and there we go. We get our first goal. Good play, very decisive. Playing that one quick and early. Great read as well by 6. I believe an Englishman. Guns taken out by 6. I love that aggression. Casper. Just, you know, looking for players. He was ready to hit anyone. Anyone that would have been in his way. He was going for him. Tech calls, getting a reset, leaving. Guns will touch that one. We'll be going way wide. Again, Guns, he just wants to force out a touch, a panic touch out of Banana Cat, and he does so. And that ball just goes straight to Tech calls. 5 fears. It is unironically, they are playing chess whilst we're playing checkers. That's basically what's going on right here. They're playing a different game. Oh, sorry. I sneezed there. Twice. I gotta blow my nose 1 second. I'm back. Only one man back here. Guns. 6 is just gonna maintain that pressure. Branicat has to be quick. Or has to get a good 50, either or. Ended up getting a little bit beaten. Takos going for a shot, and that is on target. You got the EU mechanic showing up there. Hard one to defend. Banana Cat, very impressive read. Snowy, he's going to continue the pressure. Again, pretty good stops. And there we go, he's our second goal. Do we get the finish? We do, we Casper. All 0 seconds. Gets our second goal. Obviously, it doesn't matter, but it's for the mental. It's for the mental. We don't want to get swept. We're just getting momentum for game 3. And then we take a game off them. You know, that should really be the mentality. And that's what I imagine they're doing as well. Is just taking it game by game. You know, I lose game 1. Okay, they don't care. They lose game 2. Okay, they don't care. We got the last goal. We feel a bit better than game 1. Momentum's, you know, starting to build slowly and maturely. Maybe game 3 they win. They still don't care. If they win game 4, White Rabbit, and then it's 2-2, I think they'll probably care. They'll start shaking a bit, but for now, we don't even care. We're just chilling. In the meantime, Casper's like giving some kind of speech, telling his teammates that if they don't win this game, he's kicking everyone. Everyone's off the team. Happy affiliate anniversary. Yeah. Let's go. How are you doing, by the way? GNR RLCE Monster 21. To be fair, I didn't ask Ghost or Switch earlier either. Now, how's it go? What's poppin'? It's an actual SSA main event. It's Ice Monster. Got it. Bro is the cold monster. Oh, Snowy, don't do it to us. Thank you. He has not scored. Guns. Flip reset to his teammate. That one's going off to the corner, but 6 right there. Take control. Good bump though from Guns. Weak Casper just about gets in the way. Danica over to the backboard. Gets another touch. Guns has to kind of make a panic touch. That's a really good demo, and Guns will just easily get that one. No way, the subscription? What's going on? We've got 2 subscriptions today. You're doing well? Nice. I'm doing good too. I'm just kidding. I'm doing terrible. No, I just haven't slept at all. But don't worry about it. What is going on? Why are you giving so many people subscriptions? Why are you giving 5 subscriptions right now? I mean, fair play. You know, I'm not gonna say no. This guy's crazy, bro. So, sharing some holiday love. Hey, Christmas hasn't started yet. What day is it? 28th of November. Bro's pre-jumping it. Oh, tech calls double tap on target, taken away by Banana Cat. That's a really good play. Bar down from Guns and an amazing pass as well. From Snowy. Look at the SSA synergy. He was up. He was up for that time ago. He probably won't have an RLCS match at Christmas anyway. That is a good point. That's actually a really good point, because I think the next event is in January. Oh my god, what a play, Guns again. You know, I said they weren't really actively playing much in Game 1. I think it's definitely changed for Game 3. You know that momentum thing I talked about earlier with WRG, you know, we got the last goal? Well, it doesn't matter if 5 Fears are actually going to play, you know, kind of to their peak level. Then it doesn't matter. Sometimes your input doesn't matter. You know, you always got to try, just in case that it does. But sometimes it's just not meant to be. That being said, we got 2 minutes. It's not over, you know? Yo, what's up, Apple Sauce? I bought some Apple Sauce actually recently. Okay, it's 4-0. It's not looking good, bruv. There isn't really much analysis with that one. That's crazy. You know how long it's been, Ice Monster, since I've like seen someone gift a subscription? Let alone maybe even subscribe. I mean, obviously, if Switch did it earlier, your Prime subscription. That already surprised me. The last time I saw someone gift a subscription on my channel, unironically, might have been like 4 years ago. I'm not even joking. Well, thank you, man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, bro. Just do another 5. I mean, why not? He was like, you thought that was crazy? Hold my beer. I mean, this is good. I can get distracted from WRG losing. I just look at subscriptions. Yo, bro, I like your YouTube videos. No way. Really? Remember you from your comments? Oh, you're putting me on the spot here. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't remember anyone from my comments by name, to be honest with you. I might recognize the profile picture, but I don't recognize anyone by name. You know, it's not your fault, it's my fault, okay? It's my bad. But I never thought someone that watching me on YouTube would end up in my Twitch channel, to be honest. Keep the grind going. Yeah, bro, thank you. Happy to have you here. Getting those gift subscriptions from Ice Monster. And is that that's a 4th goal from Guns. It's not looking good, bruv. You were on my recommended? Huge, huge. Hey, this was just round 1. Clearly, we were one of the lower seeds going through the Swiss, so a very, very, very tough matchup for the first series. Let's check the bracket. So we lose against 5 Fears, but we will play against probably Ox Gaming. Ox Gaming. Who's Ox Gaming? Lixer, Stratic, and Technic Eagle. How did they do in the Swiss? 3-1. Okay, so we went 3-2. So they might be slightly favored over us, I guess, right? That would be the public sentiment, I imagine. But we have a winning chance, which I'm not so sure we had against 5 Fears. 5 Fears for me is a team like you need to have the momentum from the get-go to beat a team like that as WRG. But yeah, we gave it a good try. We scored a couple goals, you know, at least it didn't perfect sweep-offs or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, thank you again, Ice Monster, for the gift subs. But yeah, going to go to a little back screen until the next match is starting, which shouldn't be too long. But yeah, we'll be right back.
I've got you hanging on my words. Taste so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up, but you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. Are we playing this game? Are we 'cause I play to win. Cause I play to win. You fear that love is hard to find. Not in your heart, but in your mind. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. Are we playing this game? 'Cause I play to win. Don't want to lose control. Cause I play to win. Cause I play to win.
I unmuted myself. I realized I was muted there. I imagine this is again a test lobby, just so you know. And whilst I switch up the teams. Because of course, I need to get them in the wrong place. Bang, bang, bang. I noticed that my mic is a bit loud compared to the game, so I tried to fix that somewhat, although I didn't actually see how loud it would be. But I did change the audio slightly. There you go, the overlay should be updated now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. I like slightly moved my Wave XLR and it just mutes me. Not sure what that is. Well, I hope it doesn't mute me mid-cast. But yeah, we are playing Ox Gaming. That just to confirm again, that was just the test lobby we were in just now. Yeah, Ox Gaming. They themselves went 3-1 in Swiss last time. We went 3-2 in Swiss, so based on that, I get a feeling that they are slight favorites, but I imagine this should be a competitive series. It would be a shame if this series is a sweep unless we are the ones winning. Obviously, come on. But yeah, it should be exciting. I know this is where we fell at the end of last season. For the last regional, we fell, I think, here at top 16. But I remember we could have definitely made it a little bit further, but we could have won, you know, an extra round. So, you know, can we do that this time around? That'll be what this is about. You know, we had a really high tier team to warm up against. So, yeah, should be interesting. Lixer, I believe, is that their imports? Yeah, Lixer is their import. And then Baz is apparently, what, Strutic? Meant to be Strutic? Or their sub. But I don't know, I've never seen the name. Baz, Lixie, could have maybe scored that himself. And instead had to rely on Baz there, but his save came through. We Casper. Only able to get a 50 and goes in favor of Technic. Baz, over to the backboard. I know if this is Strutic, he does have some mechs on him. Banana Cat, shot on target, saved out by Baz. Technic. Soft touch. Still. Could be dangerous here. Good touch by Banana Cat in defense. 6 to progress it downfield. Large bounce here. Banana Cat gets it onto the backboard. An early challenge from Wee Casper. And there we go. A 50. You know, close to the goal. The defender not expecting the challenge. The 50, not it for Lexi. That one will just go straight in. The first goal to White Rabbit Gaming. Lixet, looking for a musty. That wasn't the greatest, but still, at 50 near the goal line. Technic with another touch. 6. No, sorry, it was Weecasper on the ball. Looking maybe for 56 is there. Gets bumped for his efforts, though, and Lixie will try to clear the ball. Not very far, though, and a big demo. Banana Cat will have an open net. But really, it was Weecasper who did all of the work there, getting rid of the last man. What a start for WRG. Tuck Goose. Is that their caster, or maybe just their production man? Producer, that's the word. Not production man. Whoa, Technic. He wasn't aware that we Casper was kind of just missing that one completely. Here, good beat again from 6. We're showing some good speed. Very active on the ball. Not really thinking too much about our decisions. By that, I don't mean that we're we're making bad decisions. I just mean the decision making is quick. Your ball. That one was really far away from him, but nobody challenging early. Eventually, we Casper does get there. Ooh, that one almost technic there. Off the challenge. Not a lot of boost here. We Casper getting into the corner to try to delay the upcoming attack. We do get out of our half here. Banana Cat, that touch may be a little bit too wide for anyone to go for. And WRG, Lixet. Getting good control, 0 boost. Is that just on target? Is there a shot? There is, but that's just not good enough. A little bit too wide. A little bit of a what-if story so far for Ox Gaming. Shot saved out by Technic. They've had, you know, a decent amount of opportunity. They could have scored maybe, you know, 2 goals themselves so far, but White Rabbit have been the ones to actually capitalize on those opportunities. Here, a great play from Lixet, the EU import for Ox Gaming. And he proves his worth. This is why they got him. A minute and 40 on the clock. Kickoff demo. 1v1 Lixet. Trying to get a musty or breezy, rather. Not good enough, though, again. Ball midfield. Nobody there. Technic passing over to no one. An instant counter attack. That one's off the bar. The shot is as well. 2 shots off the bar. You know, we talk about capitalizing on opportunities. Maybe we didn't quite do that there. We don't do it every time. Technic a bit awkward. Baz. Low boost and made awkward by 6 as well. Applying that pressure. Casper looking to be a bit of a nuisance. Getting a 50 here and there. Banana Cat over to the corner. Waiting for that shot. The bump attempt as well was very good. And Technic did a really good job of recollecting himself, getting back in position. Banana Cat. We Casper, ball in the air. We Casper will fake it. Although he was definitely not getting there anyways. Technic to the ceiling. Has a player pre-jump. Banana Cat said, nope. We're getting rid of that right now. We're not even going to think about that. Last second opportunity, maybe. Touch to the side. But Lixet still on it. In the corner, 0 boost. Still does get it mid. The shot is there, but a little bit too late. The save might have come through as well when it actually got to the goal line. But yeah, game 1 in favor of WRG. A very good start here. Overall, the game was definitely very balanced. So this one could honestly go either way. So that's already something I'm excited to see. It's just how tight these 2 teams are right now with each other. So yeah, that should be exciting. I was watching Greybeard's stream for a little bit right now. The song he was playing is in my head. It's in my head. All right. Can we keep it going? You know, whenever teams are this close and you are rooting for a team, you're really hoping for that momentum. Because you know this can go either way. You don't want to stress about it. And with Technic doing that straight off the bat, we're certainly going to be stressing about it. Yeah, it's a great goal by the South African. I say the South African, as if the vast majority of players in this region are in South African. but there definitely are. Let's see, one touch forward. We Casper, free ball here, goes in the air. Off the ceiling. Does get one touch, a little bit awkward. Technic had to panic. Flick set, gets one flip reset. We Casper, one touch forward. Banana got up for that one early. Getting a couple touches. Gets one mid. That might be a bit of an overextension. Only 6 back. Can he do something? He doesn't have to do much. With a touch like that. Into counterattack. Can we get a redirect from Wee Casper? Not quite. A good attempt by WRG, but the initial clear from 6 was definitely hard to work with. To be fair, he was alone, so I don't really blame him for playing the clear early. And that's another shot from Technic, getting his brace so far in this game. And that's a demo, I think, as well, from, I don't actually know who. But from Ox Gaming, to remove the last man. Made things a lot easier for Technic to get the goal there. Wee Casper. One touch, but really should still be in control. Very, very awkward again. You know, Ox definitely have some awkward moments, I have to say, where in defense, I can't tell if they're hitting the ball or not. And I can't, just looking for a 50, very comfortable, and, you know, gets that wave dash, gets that another touch, gets that another touch. That's English, everybody. Gets that another touch. Brilliant English by the Belgian. That's forcing Banana Cat to get at least a 50. Few minutes on the clock. We do have a bit of time here to still get 2 goals to tie things up. Here, another touch. I didn't think that was going to be a goal. I thought the stop was certainly there with 2 people, you know, near the front post. But no, that one just goes straight through. Yeah, I can't even. I still can't tell what happened exactly. Hey, it's fine. We got 3 minutes. You know. I know Greybeard always makes fun of me whenever I say, like, we need 1 more goal. And then he's like, no, you need 2 to win, dummy. But when I say that, you know, it's just to tie things up. That's all I care about, is tying it up. We can worry about the winning goal after that, you know? We can worry about it afterwards. Oh no! 6, please get it away! For a second there, I was like, did he just leave that and then we're just gonna concede? But look, we are fine. Technic, again, a good beat. Another shot coming through, and that's 4-0. Okay, go next. Call it. Let's call it here. Just, yeah. Let's just go next game. Unironically though, like, when you get to a stage like this, if you do actually keep conceding, or the game continues to not go well, it actually plagues the mental of so many teams so much. But, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, I'm sure the team has great spirits or whatever. And especially if we get some momentum back in this game, then I'm sure it's not too much of an issue anyways. Wee Casper. Just a simple air dribble to his teammate, but they couldn't convert. Technic, playing it slow. And that's maybe the first time I've seen a player look composed on the ball from Ox. They weren't panicky, they weren't playing it early. So now they look comfortable in defense. That's a scary sight. And they've scored a 5th goal. It's it is a little bit of a scary look. They are pretty dominant right now. But all I have to say is just remind yourself of the scoreline, okay? I know that it will be 1-1 in the second, but it says 1-0 right now for White Rabbit in the series, okay? Maybe we could get a goal here. Licks for the clear though over the Technic. But Banana Cat is just going to somehow score from here on his own. Trust me. Okay, maybe not. Alright, it's 30 seconds. Can we get a consolation goal? It's a good touch from Baz. Second one though, not as great. Touch up to Technic, looking for the redirect, couldn't find it. 6 over to weak Casper. Couldn't get there in time. Banana Cat. Over to backboard as well, just taken away. So there we go. So basically, 0 goals in that game for WRG. So always a little bit tough coming out of a game knowing that you haven't scored a single goal. You do sort of maybe question a little bit, you know, whether your team can score a goal. And it sounds kind of stupid because obviously we won game 1 and everything like that, but not scoring for a while as a team does actually affect you, and a lot of the time until you get your first goal after that, it is hard to regain. So that's what I'm looking for, is getting our first goal, you know, nice and early. No way. I uploaded a video on YouTube. I forgot I timed it for this time. All right. Kickoff goal. We got to see kickoff goal here. 1-1 in the series. This game, you know, I'm sure you've heard many casters say it over and over again, but this game is crucial. Big banger from 6. Technic on, well, now full boost. Boost eventually spawned. Oh, a miss here. We Casper with a shot, and there we go. I mean, it's basically a kickoff goal, okay? We scored within 16 seconds. You know, I'll count it. Bass with a whiff there. Now there we go. Now they look awkward in defense again. This is good. And of course we capitalize this time. Shot there, taken away by Banana Cat. Instant counter attack. We Casper. Does he get it? Yes, he does. And look at that. 2 goals. Right off the bat. That's what we want to see. Linking up with Baz, apparently. Hit it straight at him. God, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure that wasn't on purpose, but now the Baz with a great 50. I didn't even realize what was happening. I was still thinking about the last play and how I was gonna talk about it, but you know, Baz really shutting me down there. Stopped me in my tracks. 6, actually. That's not even like a bad touch. A lot of people will look at that thinking, oh, that's risky. Oh, you're gonna outplay your teammate. But the communication was there, and 6 again with a shot. Oh no! It's wide. Technic with a demo. Lixie got one as well. Baz taking one control touch, but that's just not that touch does not allow you to play the ball quickly enough. We Casper sneezing a ball towards net. Literally sneezed on it. By definition. He probably sneezed in real life. That's the only explanation for how he shot it that way. Kappa. We Casper. It's a down save by Lixie. Got it over 1. There's only 1 defender, not on a lot of boost either, and that had to avoid a defender. I say he was not on a lot of boost, but I think he got the corner boost. And there you see that challenge near the goal line, basically resulting then in that goal, leaving your teammate basically to rot all alone in defense. But here we keep the momentum going. Do we get a shot saved out by Technic? Lixie looking for a bump, and there we go. What a play. I say there we go as if it's for WRG. Well, I'm just a fan of bumps, guys. You know, when I see a bump, I support it, okay? Kickoff goal, maybe. I don't think we can get there in time. Casper. Not a bad 50 here. Oh, and another one came through. Lixie getting an important touch for his team. Momentum has definitely switched in this game. We had a lot of early momentum, given it was essentially the first 2 plays of the game. Top corner shot, almost. That's going to be bar. And in eventually with Lixie looming around. It was looking good. Until it wasn't. Casper with a good 50. Double commit here. Banana Cat will end up going for it eventually. Banana Cat free shot. That's on target. There we go. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think it was a demo. Must have been for Casper because he gets all the demos. And now we're back within 1 of Ox Gaming. That's a really good bump, but Banana Cat is there too. Who's going to shoot this one? Casper's going to leave it for 6 just to force out something. Baz with the pinch attempt. Ball to the backboard. 6 is there. Misses the ball completely. Anyone there to make up for it? Yes. Banana Cat, the hero for WRG. Still 1 minute on the clock here. Technic. Not good enough of a pass there. There'll be a counter-attack now for WRG. Casper not a lot of boost. In that kind of position, you really want the player with boost to actually set up the play. It's not one of those positions where you're playing a defensive game when you want the player on low boost to force something out. You actually want to make the play yourself. So, you know, Casper couldn't really do much with 0. You know, I say that, I'm sure you can argue he could have maybe got on a certain 50 or something like that, but... Oh, no, yeah. That's 5-2. It's Elixir every time. He does it every time. He's definitely had our number this series. With that 50 looking a little bit dangerous, but I doubt with Lixie in defense it's going to be that big of a worry. So that's game 2. Another game victory for Ox. For Ox Gaming. And they had to respond as well. They didn't start with the early momentum. They had to fight back. So yeah, they're looking good. You know, they obviously saw a really bad mistake early on, but they recovered very, very well. And I feel like it's honestly going to be up to White Rabbit Gaming to step up their game. You know, I get a feeling that Ox Gaming aren't really going to play much worse from now on. That's my feeling. So White Rabbit, if they're gonna win this series, they're gonna have to fully earn it by their own, you know, brilliance, if you will. All right, we Casper. Give him the greatest team talk of all time. No, 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 no. In the meantime, I'm gonna check the bracket, see what's happening. Looks pretty standard. All right, game 3. Ox Gaming on match points. White Rabbit Gaming have also proven to be very competitive this series. They can definitely win this still. But currently, Ox looking a little bit better, for sure. Banana Cat. Flip percent over 1. We Casper maintaining pressure, but still, only could get a 50. Lixie on his own, but... Oh, that actually could have been a bit of a mistake, but a defender, a teammate able to make up for it. Not a terrible try. I can't even tell which one is going. Okay, Baz is going. Shot attempt saved by Technic. Might be another shot coming through. Banana Cat over to the backboard. Gets the race and that gets the goal. This man's absolutely insane. Oh, Banana Cat. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. So we talk about how brilliant it's going to be. How you win this series. Oh, what a save from Six. Oh my. I think that was a great double tap attempt, but, you know, it doesn't really matter when Six comes out with a save like that. Whether the pressure eventually does go through Baz with a good pass and bump. And Lixie just have to finish it. But, you know, the game 4. This is where you see the highlight reels. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe not. My fault. My bad. Alright, we start over again. 6. What are you gonna do? Over to the ceiling. Banana Cat. Couldn't get that one on target. Oh no, is that another goal? It is. It is. Oh no. It's not looking good. Not a bad 50. Wee Casper there. Banana Cat one as well. I say as well. Wee Casper did leave it for him. Casper over to the ceiling. Ball in midfield did get blocked out. Anyone up for that? Looks like Technic still first to it. A demo. 50 unfortunately goes straight to Baz. Licks it. Banana Cat off over to Wee Casper. Looking for maybe a pinch. Couldn't get it. Wee Casper just going in, almost getting a goal. 6. Ball to the midfield. Banana Cat getting the pressure. Oh, Lixie gets a very vital touch. That does get back into the midfield though. Couldn't get it away. But still, no goal for WRG. 2 goals behind so far. 2 minutes remaining. Good speed from Banana Cat. Wee Casper gets a touch. I can't tell what's going on with the camera. A bump attempt. An amazing bump attempt. Wee Casper. My goat. The captain. He doesn't need to hit the ball. He just needs to hit the players. Alright, we need one more goal to tie things up. Six. He leaves it. All the way for Banana Cat. Touch forwards. Oh, 6. He skimmed it. Yeah, 6 should be first to it. Another demo from Wee Casper. Ball to the backboard. Touch does come out from Baz, but it's not amazing either. Banana Cat, he can't really avoid Baz getting that ball eventually. 6. Couple touches there. Wee Casper gonna leave it, but still another defensive touch coming out. 6 on the sidewall. Gets it to Banana Cat, maybe. Was definitely a tough one there for Banana. Double commit coming out. Off the clear for Ox. But a miss as well from Banana Cat. WRG have only got 30 seconds here to score. To stay alive. Banana Cat in the corner. Can't get it midfield. Wee Casper forcing the issue. In the corner here, Technic. Playing the corner is so important. How you do it. Banana Cat misses the ball again. Technic can't find the midfield. Is there some pressure here? 1 second remaining. A lot of responsibility for 6. Can't keep it up. Ox Gaming do close out the series. Oh. Why are we joining? But yeah, unfortunately, that is it for White Rabbit Gaming in the main event. We did keep it close. We did keep it competitive. Definitely a winnable series, but Ox Gaming proved to be, you know, slightly the better team there, I think. But yeah, I mean, you know, the team talked about how they didn't have a lot of time to practice with this roster. You know, very, very late roster change definitely hurt the team. There we go. He's gone. Okay. But now they have until January. I give it December's always a bit busy, right? So I doubt they're going to be, you know, playing that much during Christmas. But they have a lot of time now to kind of practice, to be fair to them. I imagine they want to maybe take like a minor break or whatnot. But yeah, they got some time to get used to each other, stuff like that, and get the grind going as well. So, you know, it's not like just because we got eliminated here that there isn't a higher ceiling to achieve for WRG. So, you know, we'll be figuring that out throughout the season. But anyways, I thank you all for being here. It was a fun stream today. So yeah, I thank you guys, and yeah, I'll be going. Ta-ta. Thanks as always, aside for the stream. No worries, Ghost. Thank you for watching the team. And yeah, ta-ta.
lost my heart. Don't wanna feel your touch like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you